Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm the Tilted Crown Gourmet. It's time for another midweek meal, and this time it's my slow cooker version of my white bean and sausage soup. There are only a few ingredients. Prep time is under 30 minutes. So if you're ready, let's roll up those sleeves, let's get some prep done, and let's get cooking. And we're going to start first with browning our sausage. Now, I'm using spicy Italian sausage. However, you could decide that you don't want it spicy. You could use medium Italian sausage, medium heat Italian sausage. Or if you want to make this a vegetarian dish, don't use the sausage at all. And I'll be giving you some tips and tricks on how to make this a vegetarian or vegan meal. Let's start by placing our sausage into our skillet, and I'll have this on a medium high heat. We want to break this up, and then as it cooks we're going to break it up even more. While our sausage is cooking, let's go ahead and prep our potatoes, and this is completely up to you and how you want your potatoes. I tend to cut mine this way, just get them and toss them into some water so they don't turn brown. This one's a little bit longer, so I'm gonna cut it into threes there. Now I like using kind of Yukon Golds because of the thin skin. There's no need to peel them. Just wash, cut, and put into your dish. I'm gonna turn off my heat and allow the residual heat to finish browning those. Let's go ahead and dice our onion. And don't forget, don't throw your trimmings away. Save it, put it in a freezer bag, put it in the freezer, and utilize it for stock later. Now I've set mine aside into a bowl. You could put it directly into your slow cooker if you so chose. Next, our garlic. And remember what I always say about garlic. Use more, use less. How you chop it is up to you. If you want to run it through a mill, feel free. I like mine a little bit chunky, and I like a lot of it. So I'm utilizing 6 cloves of garlic, but you could use less. If you wanted to make this prep faster, you can get pre-diced garlic, and you could utilize baby carrots instead of the larger carrots, so you didn't have to necessarily cut them. You could also get pre-diced onion. Next is going to be my celery. I tend to cut mine into threes. A lot of people cut theirs into twos, but that's preference. And again, I tend to quarter my carrots, but that's a preference. Remember, put it on the flat side so you have a nice stable cutting surface. Get our thyme. Now the stems on this are really tender, so I'm not going to worry about taking the leaves off. Just gonna dice it very finely. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Nice fresh thyme. Now last but not least, let's zest a lemon. And after we finish zesting it, we are going to juice it. We're going to use the juice and the zest from our lemon. Now that I've juiced my lemon, it's time to put everything into the crock pot. So let's get started with adding our ingredients to our crock pot. We're going to start by putting in our sausage. I'm not draining the sausage, I'm putting it in with the oils that it produced. Next, we're going to add our potatoes. I will follow with my beans. Now these beans, I did take them out of the can and I rinsed them and I drained them. The reason that you want to rinse and drain your beans is because you're trying to get rid of extra salt. There can be a lot of salt. Next, we're gonna add I'm gonna move my lid. We're gonna add all of our veggies, thyme, and lemon zest. And this is really, it's not even cooking and it smells amazing. Give everything a stir. Just wanna kind of mix things up a bit. Don't want everything, all the meat just sitting there on the bottom. Now, we're gonna add in our onion powder, our cayenne pepper, our lemon juice, our chicken stock, and if you wanted to make this vegetarian or vegan, you would use vegetable stock. I also like to add my roasted chicken better than bouillon. I just think that it really helps to elevate the flavor. Give everything a final stir. Put our bay leaves. And note, I have not used any salt yet. I salt this particular dish at the end. We're gonna put our lid on, turn on our crock pot, put it on low, and we come back in 6 hours. So our 6 hours is up. Let's give it a look. Going to go ahead and remove my bay leaves. Going to get a potato and just taste it to make sure that the potatoes and the carrots are cooked through. Perfectly creamy. Of course, we know we're going to need salt. We did not put in any salt. So let's add some salt, a little bit of a taste, because we just want to make sure that we've got some balance. Nope, still need a little bit more salt. Stir. And then I'm gonna go wash my spoon because I only have one out right now. So I'm gonna go wash it before I stick it back into the soup to make sure that we're okay. That is absolutely perfect. It's wonderful. And there's a little bit of heat in the background from the cayenne pepper. So I'm gonna put my crock pot to warm, and then it's time to dish it up. Now I do have my bowls in the oven on warm to make sure that my bowls are nice and warm before I dish up my soup into my bowls. Now it's time to serve up our absolutely delicious soup. So give it a nice final stir. Make sure you have all of your ingredients in there, your potatoes and your carrots, and ladle it up. Make sure you wipe off any drips. And I chopped up some parsley and chives, and we'll add those to the top. And that's our soup. Make sure we get all of our goodies in there. I do 2 ladles, you could do less, but for my shallow bowls that I use, 2 ladles is perfect. This looks absolutely fantastic. It smells even better. Get all of the ingredients in there. Give it a blow because it's gonna be hot. That is absolutely delicious. Thank you for joining me again here. I'm signing off. I'm the Tilted Crown Gourmet.
Remember, your kitchen is your passport to the world, allowing you to explore diverse cultures and cuisines right from home as you explore new flavors and techniques. And as always, Bon appetit.